guys, so we're down here today at Ping Europe. This is at Gainsborough Golf Club, and we've got the G30 in hand, the Ping G30 with the fancy turbulators, these fancy little fins on top, which is supposed to help reduce the drag, help increase a little bit more club head speed and help you hit that ball much further. And I've just been doing a little bit of testing as well with the G25 to see how this has evolved and how it's going to help improve your club head speed as you get into these turbulators, how it's going to reduce the drag. A couple of things that have changed. Cosmetically, they've changed a few things around the bottom end. It's blue, it looks a bit fancier. I love the graphics on the club head. But like I say, the big thing that stands out are these 6 fins on top. So these turbulators. And what they're all designed to do, they're all designed to point slightly in towards the golf ball. A couple of things to help that's going to do that. It's going to help alignment, without question, because although a bit like the stripes that they brought in with the I-25, it's that kind of drawing their attention to the middle of the club head. It's also going to help build confidence, so when you're looking down, it's kind of that aggressive look, almost like as if you've got a spoiler on the back of your car. It looks a little bit more sporty in looks. We're going to hit some on Trackman, like I say, we're going to hit real golf balls. They've got Strix and AD 333s down here, which are a pretty decent golf ball. We're going to hit those. Interestingly, this is a very interesting fact. Like other manufacturers have moved the centre of gravity forward, Ping are going back. So starting to push the centre of gravity all the way towards the back of the head. The reason for this is to reduce moment of inertia, to reduce twist. So they're dragging it all the way back to give it the best chance of not twisting when you hit the shot. Now, they're not claiming it's the lowest spinning club head in the world, they're not. But with the increased club head speed you should get off the turbulators and the massive amount of forgiveness you should get off this club head, it's going to suit the golfer who wants to hit the fairway but still increase the distance. But it's more about hitting the fairway, which is absolutely key. Still going to increase the distance because you're generating more club head speed. Lovely big, massive head behind the golf ball. Lovely big matte finish. I love how they've stretched the head out. I think it looks great. Right, let's hit a couple on Trackman and see how it goes. I've just got this in the stock shaft, so it comes in 2 different shafts. This is the high balance point shaft, the TFC 419. I've got this in stiff flex. I've got the loft in 10.5 degrees. Now, I'll hit this and then talk a little bit about the loft. I'll give you some data first on this. So let's give this a bit of a smash. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. That was different. That was really nice feel off the club head then. It came off like an absolute trampoline. I'm going to throw some data up on screen for you there. Because it is Trackman, I'm not getting it live in front of me, so I'm going to throw some data on there, but that felt pretty awesome. Now, with the lofts, they have changed the sleeve. They've changed the loft setup. Normally in the Ping I-25, you could only change it 0.5 degree, which wasn't really enough, to be fair. So what they've done now, they've given you 5 different loft options. Obviously, your standard that's on the head. You can move it a full degree either way, so lower or higher. And also you can change it by 0.6 degrees of loft. The reason for that being is because they figured it out that to split it 5 ways, it's not going to be a perfect 0.5 degree. So they've done 0.6 and 1 degree. That felt nice, that first one. Do you want to know? Not yet. I'll come back to that in a second. I'm going to hit 2 more. That felt awesome. Lovely flight. And what I do like about this is that it does feel forgiving. That didn't feel quite as centered, but it still appeared like it still flew out there an awful long way. Turbulators, eh? Who'd have thought it? What's next? Right, let's hit one more. That feels really good. It does, it feels good, and it flies a decent distance. Like I said, I'm going to be producing some Trackman figures as we go through the video as well. But so far, initial testing seems pretty good. I'm going to be testing this up against my current driver, the TaylorMade. I'm not allowed to say that around here, the SLDR, so I'm going to see if that can compare against that. Let's have a look at some club head data and see how far this was going compared to the G25. Right, guys, so now with Mike Lee's been with me all day doing some information on the G30, but I'm testing that. We've got it on Trackman, and we've seen a little bit of a difference. So did you say it's the biggest difference?
It's the biggest difference I've seen. I've worked with a lot of players, both here at the fitting centre and out on the road, and I've never seen an increase quite as drastic as this. And what we can see is what we had on average from Rick before with the G25 was 106.8 miles per hour average club head speed.
And I would say that was about right. I would say I'm somewhere in between that kind of high 100s up to about 110 when I'm really hitting it well. So that's honest, that's the true reflection.
Okay, and then what we found from the 3 shots he's hit with G30, we've had it out at 110.2 miles per hour, 111.1 miles per hour, and 111.7 miles per hour. So by far the biggest club head speed increase I've ever seen. And it shows in the carry distance.
Can we do an average of those 3 there?
Yeah, we certainly can. So the average is working out around about 111 miles per hour club head speed, so you can see a considerable increase. But what we can see is we've gained actually 11 yards in distance on average as well.
Wow,
so
11 yards carry distance.
Carry distance, and a reduction of spin as well. The backspin on the golf ball has come down around about 300 RPM, which is what I expected.
Yeah, it's kind of what you guys said about that, didn't you?
Yeah, what I expect to see between the G25 and the G30 is a slight reduction in the spin that you get on the golf ball. Still launching it great, same launch pretty much as we got with.
We had it in the same loft, yeah.
Same length, everything the same, just an increase in club head speed.
The ball speed.
Which has increased the ball speed
5 miles per hour.
5 miles per hour, which has led to that carry distance, that 11 extra yards. So I think you can walk out
turbulators.
Walk out here feeling pretty proud.
So what let's say what the guys at Ping are saying there, like I said, the technology that's put behind this, they're looking at generating club head speed. They're looking at reducing drag and generating that extra club head speed. I was just quizzing it before about when it actually reduces. So I think it only starts to point forward towards the end of the contact coming down, but I'm sure research has proven that it's probably happening much earlier as well. But a definite distance, a massive difference in carry distance, total distance. Not the lowest spinning I've ever seen in the world, but with that extra club head speed, it's still going to go an awful long way. This has got a match up. This has got to, we're going to do a little comparison now on my GC2 against my current TaylorMade SLDR driver. We'll see which one of these two is hitting it longest. Mike, thanks very much for your time.
Pleasure, Rick. Good luck with the new club.
He's confident already, he's confident. And we'll see how it comes out on the GC2 later. Thanks for watching, guys. You can subscribe by clicking the link down below, and also check out my next video here. If you're ever interested in coming down for a ping fitting, you can contact your local ping fitter, and you can get down to one of these fantastic facilities where they've got every club that you can imagine. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all soon.